Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to all. What we got going on? What we got going on? Oh, here comes trouble. Of the small variety. Come here. Come here, little feline to kiss. We're working on some more paper piecing on this beautiful project today. Which one of you gets to win? Come here. Hey, buddy. No, I really don't want you jumping up. I'll pick you up. Come here, old man. Here we go. What's going on? Hello, Nadine, and Tina, and Wendy, and Pat, and Linda, and Donna, and Patsy, Pauline, and Becky, and Claudette. Hello, hello. This is, of course, Mr. Clive. He's very famous. He even has his own little, coaster. But I don't want to ever use it because it's too darn cute, so it stays on the wall. And that's him. Big fan. Hello, Katie. Steph, Teresa, Elizabeth, Heather, Dee. Oh, Nadine, sorry. Yeah. Mary, Connie, Joe. There we go. Alba. Lena. Is it Lena or Lena? And Kate. Hello, hello, hello. See, everybody saying hi. Candy, peach butter. I don't think I've ever made peach butter in my life. How? Who? How? Tell me. Give me details, woman. I need to know. Hello, Tiffany's Quilting Live. How are you, darling? Hope that's not too loud because I know the microphone's right here. I'm sorry. Where's Pop? The camera's not working. We have to, it's not, yeah, something's monkeyed around with it. Hello, Beth, Melinda, Linda. Hello, hello, Denise, Kathy, Anna. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, he's dropping things over there too now. I don't know what's going on. Is that too loud? You guys can hear me okay? Give him a YouTube channel. Trust me, he could stream his own channel. There's people who stream their pets all day. And chickens and, yeah, weird things. From hot Denmark. Ooh, how hot is it? How hot is it? Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Georgia. He's there. No, Munchkin's downstairs. Munchkin's in his space. It's Pop there. He's behind. You just can't see him. Hello, Vicky. You're watching from work, says Connie Joe. That's not rad on her outrage. We'll keep our secret, right? Just bad camera day. Some just not working with his computer and all. Hello, Relax. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we're going to continue working on this project here. We're going to be doing some paper piecing. It is called the Prism Quilt, and we are very happy to be putting it together, and one of you gets to win it. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome? Okay, Mr. Clive says he's had enough. Okay, what are you doing? Bye-bye. Here you go. Good boy. Hold on. Clive is very happy. I'm very furry. That's okay. Could you hear his little motor? I have one every day. I hear you. Hello, Doris. How are you? Hello, Barbara. Happy everybody's here. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Happy you're here. Happy everybody's here. It's like 50 of us already. Awesome. Awesome. And Kaylin Stitched Art Studio. What are you working on today? Or are you just going to hang out with me, as I work away? So I've made some progress. Oh, sorry, buddy. The tip of his tail was right there underneath my foot. He slipped it while I was there. So I've been making some progress. You can see behind on the wall here. I have four of these done. I need to make 2 more of these. I have all of these done. That was 8. I need to do 4 and 4. I still have yet to make one of these, one of this, and one of these more. And then we have another one like the triangle, but it's in the blues. Hello from Lake Wales, Florida, says Betty. Wanted to start my pillows today. Found out I didn't have enough fabric for 2. Oh, I know. Isn't that just like a kick in the pants? You go from like flying high and all gung-ho and, and then to, I don't have enough. I have been, well, it's a lot of paper piecing and there's a lot of work in between. I still have 8 yet to do. So I still have 8 to do that we're going to try and get done today. So cross our fingers, we have 8 still to do. 4 big squares and 4 triangles, okay? So we can get that done. I know we can. We just kick ourselves in the butt and we get it finished. And then hopefully I'm trying to be able to start maybe putting a little bit of them then together. Pop helped me this morning take all the paper off the ones I've already stitched up. So these are all paper free. That wasn't too bad, would you say, Pop? His first experience ripping paper off paper piecing, so he could tell you. But yeah, he helped a lot. It was made the progress go twice as fast. So I have been busy, Deborah, trying to catch up. Other than this, could be like, you know, a really long quilt project. We don't want that. We just want like 4 shows. 4 shows is good, and then we get to give it away to you guys. One of you gets to win. You're prepping for your hexagon quilt? Oh, are you hand stitching those? Or are you doing the 1/4 inch away to stop? And I did a bag. Trust me, I know. I did a bag. The blue hexagon bag, which went to my sister-in-law as a birthday gift. So, and she said she uses it. So that's all that matters to me. It is, isn't it? It's going to be beautiful. I really love all the color. Even Pop said he really liked it too. So, and I said, of course, that's the color that drew me to it. So if we can get a little bit of it pieced together today, like once I finish these 8, and then get a little bit maybe of it pieced together, I don't know, I guess we have to do sections, of course, to get it to go together. And then we still have a whole border to do, the black border, and then we still have all the piecings of these squares to do. So hopefully we'll finish all that off next week at the end, so we can hopefully get it together as one whole unit, maybe just putting the strips and sewing those and then putting it all together. So well, we'll figure it out, but if we better get cracking, we better get cracking. Okay, so I needed to make 2 more of these ones, so I got my little paper pieces there for it. We'll set that off to the side. Let's finish off that set, and we'll save the triangles for the last bit. Okay, I have my instructions on which ones I want to do here. Okay, and as well as I have my one that I need to make up as well, okay? To help guide me. Crack-a-lackin', exactly, Pauline. Crack-a-lackin'. Get on it. It's a beautiful project. I'm having a heck of a good time. Okay, I've got all my pieces. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought I had them. I somewhat prepared. And I even thought so hard on this one that the ladybugs were going opposite directions depending on which square I was making. I don't know why, but I wanted it that way. So just know I put that much thought into it. Just say it. Were they going straight? Were they going down? Were they going up? I need to know. Okay, so once sewn and flipped, it'll look like that. We want to make sure we're coming up past the tip of the top of the paper, so that's going to help us line it up a bit on the first bit. Okay, so coming on up to the top, flip this over to here, and then find our line, and away we go. Off to the races. Here. And this is, if you wanted to use glue, is a fantastic opportunity because you just slap a little bit of glue on the back there and bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, like magic gets stuck. But I don't really like glue in sewing machines. So no matter what, some sort of residue gets left behind. And yeah, no tanky. I pass. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, we're having a good time so far today. It's beautiful, sunny day. Been motorcycle day. Lots of motorcycles going past, that's for sure. What the heck am I stuck on? Life. I'm stuck on life. Hey Ann, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Yeah, they look, I love them. I've had a lot of fun putting them together. A little time consuming with the paper piecing part, but you know, like I said, we have 8 to do today. Let's finish them off. Let's see if we can get focused and just putter. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change my stitch length on that one. Okay, that should be okay. I'll remember to rip that one carefully apart and tune it down. You need a really low one. Did anyone thought to give you a ride? What are we talking about? Oh, to space? Oh, is that what you're talking about? I'm confused. Didn't think much for me. Hello, Pat. I put the glue in the space where you do not sew. Oh, well, that makes sense, Pat. Sorry. Okay, let's give that a little press. Just kind of really set it where we want it. And then we'll work the rest, okay? And even though it said, okay, I was waiting for Pop to get in there with the camera. Even though it said, you know, to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I just kind of went, you know, 3 and 5 and 6 and 4 at the same time as I was working each one. So, you know, really, I mean, it's up to you though. I mean, if you just want to do one at a time, then just go and you take it and you fold it. The next one we'll have to do is to fold it on this line. And then we're going to take the little pink ruler that we have here, and we're going to line it up here, and then we're just going to cut that, or a 1/4 inch. This is butts right up against the paper, so it's lovely. My friend Janice gave me this tool. I was trying to look for it for the first day, actually. And then we'll do the same over on this side. Fold on the line, butt it up, trim that off, and then that gives us the next placement for our next 2 ones between the 3 and the 5. Hopefully that helps people. Okay. But our end goal is definitely to be making that big beautiful. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now is just trim. Wait where I had those folds. YouTube's being wonky? Oh, it says Beth. It says something about hide or show the comment. That's weird. Okay. I'm attempting my first art quilt. What was I thinking? I'm glad I bought the kit. It would still be, I would still be buying fabric. I made my first own art quilt. Actually, I know where it is, and I made it out of, and actually it won first at Fall Fair, actually, a couple years ago. I'm very proud of it, because I was inspired by our neighborhood and the town we live in and stuff like that. And it hung up at our township for over a year, till they did some renovations, and they asked me to come pick it up, and I was a little disappointed that they didn't want to keep it, but whatever, to each their own. Their loss. Anyways, I moved on. Okay. But it's really pretty. We didn't have a lot of fans at the time. I could probably grab it, but it might take me a moment. If you guys are interested in it, like I said, I made a circle village, but it's quite big actually. If anybody's interested, just let me know and I'll go grab it. Okay, so I'm lining that up. I'm lining that piece of fabric. You can't see actually what I was doing, so here we go. On the edge that I just cut, I'm now laying my new piece of fabric. I'm flipping it over, making sure that I do have a nice 1/4 inch seam allowance. If I were to sew on the line that is provided for me, then I know I have a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So we're good to go on that, and I know it's going to cover the base part down here on these lines and cover the top part up there. So one hopes. You guys want to see it? Okay, well, Anna and Paula, you do. Okay, all right. Okay, one moment. Let me sew this, and then I'll grab it. Okay. All right, and I just want to pop a pin in just to kind of hold it as I take it over to the machine. Okay, and then for the next side, same way, but make sure don't make a silly move like I did, and when cutting, cut other corner off. Bad idea. But I didn't really need it anyway, so it was okay. But they gave me a heart attack. Just a little one. And then we take this pinky gray fabric and do the same thing. Okay. Yeah, the house is it was a, you know, I'd sketched it out a couple of times, and then I don't know, I just kind of was inspired one year, and I said to myself, I'm going to make this little, I had a whole bunch of drapery and upholstery fabrics, like bags and bags and bags of it that I didn't quite know what the really heck to do with. So I thought, how can I be inspired and, like, you know, the whole reduce, reuse, recycle sort of thing, and go from there, and that's what I came up with. And my first entry into a fall fair, and it won first place on, what was it, unique? unique creativity or something like that, or unique landscape, or I don't know. It was pretty cool. And I wasn't even a trophy. And out there somewhere is my name on a trophy because I had to give it back. How sad. And it's actually behind on the side here, but I would love your help with it. If you're gonna help me now, I'll go grab it. Hold on, I gotta move this. I don't think you can get it from there, honey. That's why I thought I have to go all the way around the long arm. Can you? Don't you hurt yourself. It's underneath that one. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah. You got it? Okay, perfect. I'll meet you at the other side of the table, darling. Okay, sorry about that little slight interruption. Here, put this over here. I'll wait till Pop goes and you have to switch the camera back. Sorry, one moment. Where's the up of it? Okay, all right, then you'll have to come out here. Help me hold it up, darling. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Oh, okay. Awesome. Many hours went into this. You have no idea. I even have my ribbon on it. Now, yeah, and outside lining these houses are like zippers and things I've taken off old jackets to recycle and reuse. And then like each house is different. I actually took buildings from our township and our village and put them in here so they're recognizable. So I go a little up from the other side there so I can see the bottom half. So yeah, and it was cute. I put our churches in it, our community center, agricultural buildings, you know, so cute. Yeah, thank you. It's a pretty little town. It says Township of Erin, the Village of Hillsburg. And there we go, my cute little ribbon. Erin Fall Fair, first place. I'll take it. It was so fun to do. A little stressful, especially when you go and you take your art to be presented in front of your judges and stuff. And yeah, and you have to tell a story of why, you know, because you entered in a certain, yeah, oh, exactly. And like I said, it hung very proudly up at the township building for over a year, I think, wasn't it? About a year and a half. Yeah. A lot of work, but I love it. I love it. And those maple leaves, they look so real. It's because I went outside and I took the ones from outside and traced them. If you want to make it look real, make it look real. You know what I mean? Oh, sad. Oh, what's up? Oh, sorry, Vicky. I saw sad. That's sad. Sorry. Why, thank you, Sonia. Thank you. And Pop and I rode out on our bicycles, rode the back trail all the way out there to take it. It took us about half an hour there and about a half an hour back to drop it off. And then we even picked it up that way too. So, but I didn't know I won a trophy. So I had to ride home with my quilts that I'd entered in, as well as some trophy on the back of my bike somehow. I rode ahead and I kept telling Pop because I was trying to tuck it in between the quilts and then wrap it with the bungee cord. I didn't know I was going to win a trophy. I'm like, you watch it, hopefully I didn't break it. I was so worried I was going to break it on the way home, wasn't I? I was like, I don't want to break it, I don't want it. He's like, we can fix it, we can glue it, we don't worry. I'm like, I won it. It was so funny. It was really cute. It was good memories. Yeah, because we went and dropped it off, and I think we went for dinner, and then we rode back in the dark, and that we weren't sure. That was our first time in the dark, using the headlights of our bikes, and then we realized at that point in time we needed to get ones for our helmets because it was not nearly enough light. And we had a couple of very shiny-eyed critters on the sides of the trail on either side that were kind of, you know, I wasn't sure if it was a raccoon, a skunk, or something, so... Oh, hi everyone, I'm a bit late. I just got back from Fabricland. Had to pick up a skein of olive green thread so I can sew the binding on my aunt's quilt tomorrow. Very nice. Olive green thread. Very nice. Is it a garden theme sort of quilt there, Kelly? How's Miss Helly today? I'm sorry, you said it was really hot in Denmark. Sounds like it could be a song, just saying. It's hot in Denmark. No, just me. It's just probably me. That's all right. Moving on. All right, now we have our second set. Look at those. That's our second one put out. So we're going to give it a little press to kind of set these little seams. Get them all nice and pretty like. And then we're going to do the same thing. Fold, trim, and then do the next set. LL is the Alberta fabric from... Oh, okie dokie. I like their Cantuck batiks, however you say that. I like those ones. There's some pretty ones, that's for sure. And I'm hoping once we get the shop, you know, in the shop, like the shop in the shop. You know what I mean, jelly beans? That I'll be able to carry a bunch of other fabrics as well. It's just a matter of space at this point, right? So it'll be set up a little bit different, see? Did a jelly roll raised quilt with package of 40 strips. Very nice. I don't like the heat, but I'm okay. My flat is almost always a bit cold because of the draft. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. You want a bit of the cold. Okay, so we're going to chop these off. I did find we have a lot of, of course, odd-shaped scraps when you're coming to paper piecing. You get a bunch of weird ones. And I have quite a little bucket full already. YouTube is being a boob. It's a boob tube. I'm sorry, Beth. It can be that way. I know it can. All right, gonna trim. There we go. Turn around and trim. There we go. And we'll do our last little set on this one. So that one goes this one here. And missing a pink. Hold on. Get mixed up in here. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where. I was like, wait a second here. I know I cut them and I know I saw them. But that doesn't mean it didn't spread feet and walk away. We know this. We know these things happen. Hello, Allison Johnson. I'm at a theater festival teacher meeting. Sorry, missed the play-by-play. That's okay. She got her quilt. I did that for her just yesterday. She says she loves it. That makes me so happy. It does, it does. Makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. That was the one that was the Long Arm Wednesday with all the color and beautiful pattern. It was so pretty. It was like, okay, wrap it up. I'm like, wrap up the package. Wrap up the package, Laurelyn. Send it off to Allison. It's Allison's quilt. It's not your quilt, Laurelyn. You can't keep custard quilts, Laurelyn. It's not a good thing to do. You're going to wonder where it is. And you can say, it looks great in my spare room. Thank you. It's beautiful, wasn't it, Helly? It was so full of color. Oh, loved it. And I just, all the little pattern on it and the characters and the way they went together. It was like it was a match made in heaven kit. And the fact that she kind of pieced it all together via, you know, looking for certain fabrics online, it was fantastic. She should be a kit put together. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're very excited. Be right back. Okay. So what's everybody having for dinner tonight? I think we're having chickadee wings. We're having our own. I just bake them in the oven. I just season them and with a little bit of olive oil and, you know, like salt, pepper, and garlic, and, you know, some seasonings and stuff. Not too crazy, because we do have hot sauce. If you want hot sauce, you can have hot sauce. But I think we're having that and some veggies. We have a nice big head of iceberg lettuce, so we'll probably just chop that up with some tomatoes. Spaghetti, ooh, yummy. Leftover eggplant papachon. That sounds nice, Betty. I have a problem. I have so much fabric I could do so many things with, but I just can't decide what to make. Yes, I know. And then when you get lost on Pinterest, that's even worse. It's like, oh my gosh, I have so many ideas now. I had chicken. Yes, cat lady, she's over in the UK. Cat. I like to grill my wings. I thought I might do them after they were cooked a little bit, but they seem to be okay, get crispy enough in the oven. So, all right, now we have this part. We're going to press it, and then we're going to start working on the black and then the gray tip as well, or the gray creamy colored tip. Okay. So let's give that a little press. And I just have to save these leftover bits for the outside here is when I'm trying to square up the whole block, okay? Because then that's when those get all trimmed off, okay? Chicken fajitas. Well, I can't have bell pepper, so we never actually have, fajitas the normal fajita way, because there's lots of bell peppers and fajitas, if I'm not mistaken, because I know I never have them. All right, here's our A. A meatloaf tonight. Also a really good singer. Just saying. Oh, I got to trim that first. You never have enough fabric. Well, if you don't have the space for it, then yeah. Yeah. It does become a problem if you don't have the space for it. Just going to put this pin here to hold it on this side, but well away from where I'm going to be stitching, to make sure we are covered. Chicken salad because it's actually hot here in Wales, UK. Yeah, actually, Helly said it was really hot over there in Denmark too. Well, I'm sure it's a little bit of a difference, but you know, you got to think of how big Canada is in the province of Ontario. It's like, you know, 57 countries in one province. Doing a little Lone Star and bow tie, then a star quilt like mom. It's on the long arm and it's finished. I just have to, we want to do the streamer's name. His name's Sharadras. We want to do it in the text that's on his t-shirts and do it, I'm going to just put it like in a nice dark black or something or purple or whatever over the stitching that I've done. So it stands out. I still love how the quilt turned out when I took it out of Laura Lynn's wrapping and draped it over my couch. It was jaw-dropping and it choked. Oh, thank you. It's beautiful. We're having burgers and hot dogs and fries. Party for my son. He's having some band friends. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. You got to take him to college. How does it make you feel? Mine's older than yours, so I was happy to see him get the butt out of the house, so just saying. But it must be different for you, because yours is younger. He's just a youngins. Two Dresdens to complete. Oh, very nice. Oh, pine trees. Oh, sorry. I'm old already. You're not. It's just a number anyways. It's just a number. Don't let it get you. All right, now I need, oh, there we go. I was going to say, what did I do with my S's? Here they are. And here's the last little one. Make sure we will line it up on the line. So we're going to lay it on the line. Okay, there we go. And stitcheroni. And that's one done. And we got to be faster, okay? Or we're never going to get all eight done. Well, I did chat a little bit in the beginning, so maybe we could speed it up. Let's get a little timer going, how long it takes me. Okay, and there's one done without trimming, okay? So we're just going to put it over here, and we're going to start the second one. And then we'll trim them all up at the same time, okay? All right, and there's one more to do, and the reason why I'm turning this around is because this is the one I'm stitching on, this is the one I'm actually going to be seeing. So I don't want to lay it out as if it was going to be sitting this way or you're making the opposite block, okay? So make sure you're flipping it, laying it out the way you need to, and then you're gonna get the right one, okay? Now remember, I wanted to make sure my ladybugs were going down on this side, and then they were going up on the other side. Because I wanted to look like they were all moving around the quilt, you know what I mean? Not like it was an invasion of ladybugs or anything going on, just wanted to, you know, look like there was some sort of movement, and thought out movement. Because there really wasn't anything else I could plan that way. Okay. Make sure I got my 1/4 inch. Hold that steady. Pop a few pins. They are, aren't they, Kathy? They're so pretty. And we're working away. We're getting there. Long arming the fabric for a long arm cover. Oh, like a sewing machine cover? Oh, that I've always said I wanted to make one for Walt. I thought maybe if I had enough half square triangles, because you know that we always get a lot of those. Okay, and before I sew, I want to make sure that I have it in the right direction. Everybody's happy. Okay. Flip and sew. Right up at the top and follow on the line. I can't believe it's only like a week and a few days till school. So I have a little funny story to tell you, actually. So I was telling Pop earlier. I thought it was funny, and I told my friend Mary Jo, and she laughed. So, of course, you guys know I'm a crossing guard, and well, some of you may know, some of you may not know. I'd be surprised if you didn't know, but surprise! This is going on my 11th year, starting on my 11th year, and so, and I had a couple of new ones this year. Well, one was been there the year before, and the other one, her little brother just decided he was coming this year or last year for JK, and apparently during the summer, as they have driven past the school, they have said to their mom or dad, whoever's been driving, or grandpa, because they've all come to pick them up from school, and I know everybody. Of course, I know everybody. And so they had said to their mom, oh, well, they weren't saying to their mom. They were actually saying to each other, oh, she's not here. I wonder where she is. And they didn't really, you know, they heard them asking the question to each other, but not realizing they were actually talking about me, until it was like one day, they were like totally focused on the kids in the car. They were talking about something, and the girl says to her little brother, "Oh, I don't know where she is, but she's usually here." And then her mom says to her, "Who are you talking about?" And they said, well, they called me Lori. They said Lori Lee or something like that, the crossing guard. And her mom goes, "Well, no, she's not in school because you're not in school." And apparently it just kind of dawned on them. Like it was like, oh, like she's not there all the time. And I ran into her in the grocery store. That's why she was telling me. I was talking to her, and I said, "How's the kids? Are they excited for school?" And yada yada. She goes, "Oh, I got a story to tell you." Because it made me laugh so hard. So I was like, "Aw, that was cute." Didn't the kids just get out? I know, isn't it, Teresa? It went by so darn fast. That's not the right one. So darn fast. Too darn fast. I did make the right one, didn't I? I was like, oh, did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. It was just cute that they thought I hung out there. It's my spot. Because you got to think of when they go to school, I'm there. When they're out of school, I'm there. You know? So I just thought it was kind of cute because they're so young, you know. They made me giggle. And feel that they were actually thinking about me on their summer vacation. Like, wasn't that nice? Thought that was just sweet in itself. I know kids are cute. Oh, thanks, Elba. I appreciate it. Big hugs. Thank you, thank you. We're going to raise that roof, I tell you. We're going to raise that roof. We need to. We need to. That's just the first step. Sometimes help with the first step and get you going a whole lot faster in the process. I'm thinking their teacher sleeps at school. I know. Well, like when they used to, well, some of them when they saw me when I used to do work at the grocery store as well, and I'd go from one job to the next. I'd finish crossing guard and then go up to the grocery store and work till 10 o'clock at night, and then come home and do crossing guard in the morning and whatever. And they'd see me and they go like, "Aren't you the crossing guard?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, oh, I have a life. I have a family. I'm not just a crossing guard. Or they see you out somewhere else, like a grocery store, another grocery store, or like out at IKEA in a strange place, or Canadian Tire. I get that there? Oh, I did too. Okay. Did I sew that one too? Oh, I did. Oh, I'm ahead of the game. Look at me go. My gosh, look at me go. My time crunch. Got more to do. Gotta get this thing together. Okay. Do and fold and trim and fold and trim and trim and fold. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the bag that I've got left over from all these trimmings. And awesome triangle project if you got going on. Okay, flip it back around. Awesome. Now the pink. Some very pretty colors to be working with in this kit. Unfortunately, no one can find it anywhere unless I guess you go and maybe contact freespirit.com fabrics and see if they'll, I don't know, or Make It Coats. That's who the .com, those are those people's. I mean, there's nothing that is purchasable out there that I know of, and I apologize, but I didn't know that Craftsy was not going to be Craftsy. It was going to change off to some other weird company when I bought all these kits. So I had no idea. And the reason why I picked Craftsy to buy some of these kits is so that you guys could follow along too if you wanted to, because I know they were all on sale. So. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. Okay, I got those pinned. Let's get that done. Down here. So we'll trim them all up at the same time. So this should be the last for that set here, because that should be the 4. What I'm working on right now should be the 4. Yeah, I know. Lots of people did, Teresa, because it's such a beautiful project, and it was so cheap too. Allison picked it up because she'd seen when I was showing what we were going to pretty much doing for the year between some Patreon projects and some live stream projects. But, mixing in things we were making in between, right? That's the point. And mix in a few kits here and there, and have fun with the kits too, and whether. And give some of the stuff we've made away, and give some of the, well, obviously all the stuff we made away, but I mean, like, thought up ourselves and picked from our stash, or put, some of the kits. So, we want to have fun, and Pop said just do what you want to do to have fun, and this is what I wanted to do to have fun. So, and trust me, I'm having fun working with all this color and all the scraps I'm getting. Extra caramel, I don't know what the heck that was all about, Helly, but I am there like a dirty shirt. You said extra caramel. Yes, please. Whatever it is, I don't care. It could be grasshoppers, and I'd still have it if there was some caramel on it. Yep, whatever. 4-year-old niece is watching. She says, "Make a quilt, pretty color." It's telling Tiffany, "Make a quilt, go Tiffany, make a Tiffy room, make." Oh, that's so cute. Is she still there? I have a beautiful panel that she would probably love. It was gifted to me by Allison, actually, and I've been really thinking hard how I want to bulk it out a little bit, but it's a fair size as it is. And I'm like, I don't know. Say hi to Triana. Is it Triana? Hopefully I got that right. You want to see a unicorn, Triana? Do ya? I could show you a unicorn. It's a beautiful unicorn. It's not reals, but I could show you one. You just let me know. Sunday with Ice with extra caramel for free McDonald's. Whoa! I'd lie. She says, okay, all right, hold on. This is a beautiful panel. I've been loving looking at it. Hold on. It's right here, because I had it out earlier. Check this out. Isn't that a beauty? Don't you think, Triana? Or Tria? I'm not sure how you say it. Triana. I'm going to say Triana. Isn't that pretty? Can you imagine it galloping across the sky? Isn't that pretty? I'd be there all the time if it was 55 and over. If it was free. Isn't that pretty? Yes, Allison gifted that to the shop for me to work my magic on, and I've been really trying to think of pulling in these colors down here and doing some like down, and then with the purple and the grays up atop, like mixing the colors and the transitioning between the two, and yeah. She says put it together. I will promise to make a video of it. I really do. We can have a lot of fun with that. I'm all up for guidance too, you know. I know, isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. I know. I was like, oh, and I was gonna make it up because someone needed something for charity, and I thought, oh, that'll because it would sell. And then I was like, no, keep it for myself. So I gave them something else that was like twice the size. So it's not like they didn't get anything. It just, I wanted to keep that free because it was gifted to the shop, so I could do what I want with it. So I'm keeping it. I saw the ombre quilt, like that with the panel strips and all the oh yeah, very nice. That would be nice. All right, now I need an S for the tip, and that's another one done, and that's the 4 of whatever of the blue to violet, blue violet, as I said. I did notice the picture is wrong on the lower one here. It actually has G and D is the same color, even though G is the pink. But you still figure it out. You go by the letters and not necessarily always by picture. So always read the instructions all the way through, and you'll see little boo-boos every now and again. But I'm sure everything's like that. Unicorn Walker, she loves it. Yeah. It is a pretty one. It is a very pretty one. There we go. That's another one done. All right, so we'll save that for trimming. That is that. That is that. That was that one all done and ready to rock. Next, we need to do 2 more, 1 each of this one here of all the yellow with the orange and the, I don't know, pinky orange, and then the right here with the reds and the ladybugs. And of course the ladybugs, I had them both going up this way on this block. So I'm still gonna have them going up because I want them, because since they're gonna be the opposite side, I want them to look like they're coming out from the center. So I know it's a little weird, but you do what you gotta do, and I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah. Tiffy Unicorn pointing at the screen and wants the unicorn. She sees me finish my unicorn Dresden top. I just finished the other. Oh, I bet you that's beautiful. That would be pretty. Could you share that? You could share that if you like. I mean, if you're part of the Mafia group. It is very pretty, isn't it, Wendy? I really like it. Okay. All right, now, centers. First is N. This very vibrant, almost looks like, I don't know, bubblegum pink on a not quite olive burgundy kind of backing. It's very pretty. Hello, Gwenny from Alberta. How are you, darling? Okay, this goes on this side. Okay, when it comes to these 2 outer blocks, they're last blocks that I'm doing right now, because they're the same as the center's the same, and these are the same, and that's the same. The placement isn't so necessarily critical as those other ones that I was doing with the colors that go variegated from the, as they were saying, the blue or violet to blue and blue to violet sort of thing, to make the transition of the colors. I just got on to say the word today. No, I didn't, Tina. It's better, actually. B-E-T-T-E-R. Thanks for asking. Love these colors. When I first bought when you're clicking all the kits in the shopping cart, because I bought 11 kits, I believe it was, and each of them were well under $100, and I figure I'm getting at least 2 quilts for my $100, so that to me is awesome. Right, go relax, so I will relax with you until the wedding guests. Well, very nice. Happy wedding day. I like that. Hello, Sue from Washington State. All right, now let's give that a little press in the center, and then we'll add the other 2 colors on the other side. Video not working, it'll shut down and try again. Oh, well, that sucks. I have to go that from PC and got to transfer photos of everything I finished and change out cover photos. What did I miss? Oh, was that for your website or something, Tiffany? Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I know it's a hard time keeping up with all the stuff that you do, and then you got to update it, and it's like, oh my gosh, you don't realize sometimes how old things are, like a voicemail message. All right, now, oh, right, the ladybugs. Ladybugs? Nope, these aren't. Those are, right? R, yes, R. All right, let's trim these. I just got down here in the quilting room, didn't think I would have live. Well, there you go, surprise, surprise, Vicky. I hope you guys are paying attention because I did say the secret word. I even spelt it out. See, Pauline's paying attention. She wins. Yes, I did. I wouldn't lie to you. I would never lie. It doesn't get you anywhere in life. A Turkish guy told me how weddings work here. Oh. Are they different than elsewhere? But you just helped everybody out, Pauline, so they should be thanking you. Clearly, there's often Lala's lands. All right, now we're just attaching the R's to the ends on either side, making sure we're not someone like happen to catch both on one side here. All right, so get that under there. Sophie's all played out. Had the frisbee, had the ball, had the big ball, had the hexagon ball, back to the frisbee. Just trying to play her out like crazy. Back and it worked. Awesome! Awesome and happy you're back, Miss Gwenny. Well, happy wedding day for everybody. It's a beautiful day here. I hope it's a beautiful day there. It's starting to get chilly at night, so it's nice not to have the AC on or kick in. The windows are open. Unfortunately, the allergies are there, but you know, no matter what, they're there, whether you're inside or outside. All right, now again we're going to press, and then we're going to add our ladybugs. All right, press this out, and the colors together, they just kind of shine, you know, just jump at you, jump at you. See, pay attention to me. I don't need to go past here. That's rough cut. See, I just need to go to there, which is like right up here. So we're good, okay? I did a rough cut on this. So we got enough room. What you thinking we don't? We do's. Okay, fold. And fold. And then we need to make the one with the yellow and the peaches. Yellow, peach, and pink. Yellow, orange, and I don't know. Orange, peach? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'd say it's a mix. Maybe more on the orange side than the peach side. Yeah, exactly, Anna. You would think so, even from the website, even just the Prism Quilt, because you could add your own. You could do your own spin, right? All you need is this and this, and 12 and 12. You put your own spin on it, and Bob's your uncle, right? You can do whatever you like. You can even, like, crumb cut certain strips, like a plain strip, a crumb cut strip, and then a plain strip and a crumb cut strip, you know, those sorts of things, and really mix it all up in a very scrappy, like, epic fashion. Like, that's what I was thinking. So awesome, Lois. All right. Hello, Niku. Happy you're here, buddy. Post a link to enter. It's below the chat. Post a link to enter. Look below the chat. These want to go on the outside. Look below the chat. Yes, I know it's weird. I'm thinking about the ladybugs in the direction they're going in, but you know, whatever it is, that's me. It's a me. Okay, make sure I'm right. I am right. Pin. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. I don't want school to start. I do and I don't. You know, I miss the gig. I miss the money from the gig. You know, in a way, it's nice not having to. Every time the alarm, diddle-dee, dang, I had to run somewhere. Not necessarily run, but we're back at a celebration of this sort instead of a formal wedding. Oh, well, yes, for sure, for sure. There's so many hypeness and everything has to be perfect and frou-frou-fra and la-la-la is going on with, you know, weddings and stuff. Oh, I'm sure somebody will help you with the word if they're kind and generous and loving of heart. Or you can just rewatch the show at the beginning. You have 48 hours. You have 48 hours, and it's in there too. See, I knew someone would, because we're kind and we're giving, and we want everybody to get a chance. And that's who he is. Thank you, Helly. Big hugs to you. See, good karma, man. Good karma. That kind of, ooh, just by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Okay, let's give that a press, and then we'll add our gray and our white. Okay. She wasn't here, I don't think, Beth, actually. I don't think she had just come in, actually, or she was having issues because she had to reload. So I wasn't sure if she was going to miss it or she was going to catch it. Hello, Vicky. Is this the fourth word? No, it's the third. It's the third. I can tell you the other ones because you can't enter. So the first one was nothing. The second one was friends. And this is the third word. There'll be at least four. At least, the very least four, because there ain't no way we're going to finish this today. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. We ain't going to finish this today. Hey, hey. I know, aren't they lovey? And that's what I love about you guys. It's like a family. Uh-oh, oh, that was a little shy. Let's just, let's smush that up a little bit and do that again, but this way, so I know I'm catching it better. Okay, there we go. Just by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Okay, there we go. All right, that's not one. Now we need to make one more of the yellow. Here we go, and that's the last of our big squares. Holy, look at me go. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna sweat. The pressure's on, peeps. Pressure's on. Thank you, Carol. Oh, thank you, Carol. Big hugs. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. We're going to raise that roof, girl. And if anybody who wants to come and hang out, you are more than welcome. I will even make a pull-out bed underneath Walt. You can nap there if you like. We will design something. A Murphy bed or something. Drop you down from the ceiling. You can sleep up there with the fabric and the fluff. You already know you got sleeping buddies. Clive and Sophie be right there like white on rice, man. Let me tell you. They would love a new sleeping buddy. I flip and flop too much and snore. Pauline will come help. Yay! Bring a friend. Bring a shovel. I don't know. So we're putting the two big yellow pieces side by side, stitching between the one and the two, and then flipped open, they're going to be right our nice big center beam of yellow, like it is with the red one behind. I'll bring a friend up the road from you. I still need to know who that is. She knows who I am, clearly, but I didn't know all the customers' names, so, you know. I need to see them. I bet you as soon as I saw them, I know them. I just didn't know that was their name. I'm the one who had to wear the name tag all the time. No, I haven't. I've actually sent her 3 text messages, Pat. I have. Yeah, I've sent her 3 text messages since just after, or Mother's Day was a message, and then I've sent her 3 messages since. So, but every 2 weeks I'm texting and asking if she's okay, if there's anything I can help with. I don't know what else to do, honey. I don't know what else to do. We're trying to be here for her as much as we can. But sometimes you just got to deal, and you just got too much, as they say, too much poop on your plate. Sometimes it's hard to deal with. Trish has a son and a daughter, and her barn has a blue roof. I got no clue. I bet you if I saw her, I would know. Oh, bye, Gwenny. Just arrived for first wedding guest besides bride, best friend who came yesterday, and groom parents. Ooh, see you later. Happy thoughts your way, darling. Happy thoughts everybody's way. Hope it's a fantabulous celebration. Party, party, party. Get your dancing shoes on, girl. Shake that booty. I probably would. I probably would. Okay, I may know the kids, but no, I don't want you to say the kids' names. So okay, forget it. Sorry, I don't want to do that. So I was gonna say I may know the kids more than I would know the kids' names more than the mom's names. You know, considering what I do, right? But if they're older, then I may not know them. So, or if they get on the bus before the school, I probably wouldn't know them. So, what you doing over there, Sophie? Hey? Nope, napping. Scratching and napping. Oh, okay. Yeah, then yeah, I probably wouldn't know them. They, you know, they may transfer there or just stay on the bus and as the transfer's there. So, you want to do an LL party? When we get the shop up and going, we'll be partying in there for sure. We're gonna have more live streams for sure. That'd be nice because then it doesn't disrupt everybody else's schedule. I could just go flip it on whenever I want. You guys will get a 10-minute notice, and we'll just go and hang out. Pop's busy doing editing and stuff on one of the videos. I'll go do a live stream out in the shop. You know, easy for me. He's busy. You know, even if it's, you know, an hour here or whatever there, prep time there, talk about this. I would like to work on a few other projects too. There's some cross stitching I'd like to, there's a couple of patterns I'd like to finish. I've had the books for decades, like literally decades. And I'd like to finish some of them up. So, okay, press those out. Yeah, the garage door actually has to come out. We'll have to put in a nice big double door or something to be able to get equipment in and out, right? Like the big long arm and stuff. So, it's not a very big garage. Honest, it's not. In fact, it's almost about the same amount of space as I have here. It's just laid out a little bit differently. It's more like a square than the big long rectangle that I have. So, it'll be still snug as a bug. We measured a few spots and Pop and Munchkin are like, you won't have a lot of room. I go, it'll have to do. It'll have to do. We will make do. You know? It needs a heck of a lot of work though, Nadine, sorry, I apologize. Your name throws me off every time. I have to think to myself. It needs a lot of work, trust me. It's in a very sad state at the moment. It was designed as just a garage, but we tried to turn it best into a workshop with a heck of a lot of work, and even that it wasn't top notch. It was just a place to work, only for a few months of the year because it had no heating. And we've tried propane heating, we've tried electric heat, you know, nothing can keep up with our minus whatever weather, so the heater goes into the chicken coop and it keeps the chickens nice and warm. Thank you, Helma. Thank you. Big hugs. Thank you so much. Big help. This camera? Is this camera blurry? Because Pop's not on. I haven't cross-stitched in years either, Pauline. I haven't either. But when we were going through cleaning out the bin a couple of weeks ago, our storage bin, I came across a whole bunch of patterns that I'd purchased when I was making Pop his dragon, or like at the same time as his dragon and stuff. So I like to get that actually properly framed, his dragon. It's not doing its justice in the frame it is. It needs a better frame. I worked hard on that. It deserves more, so. It deserves more. Okay, now flip this side. This should be our last square, right? Woohoo! Look at us go. Rocking and rolling. No drop frames? Wonder what's going on. Might be on your end there, Pauline. Maybe it's YouTube just being a troll. All right, isn't that pretty? Love all that color. Isn't that lovely? Gotta go, everyone. Time for some party prep. Party. Happy birthday to the Munchkin. I think I am missing one direct paint. Oh, okay. Sorry. Not in front of me. All right, need press. And then the gray and the white, and then the triangles. The triangles. Okay, off the top. Nope. One of these shifted. Okay, we got a little fixeroni here. They are pretty. I love them. Okay. A little fixeroni. A little bit shy on that one. Okay. Bye, Kelly. Have a good time at the party. Bye, Kelly. Party like it's 1999. See you next Saturday, maybe, depending on the move into the dorm room. Okay, gotcha. We'll be here. I hope the transition goes very well for him. I really do. Some have a fantastic time, and others are sometimes just lost beyond measure. Some who've had a family structure or a busy, or even a non-busy family life, like, you know, like if it was like a munchkin, like one of our munchkins, I think it would be overwhelming because it's just the three of us here. And then, you know, it's been very quiet for majority of his existence, right? So I think that would just be almost sensory overload, at least for me anyways. Okay. Going part. Oh, sorry. That's right. I was the other. I apologize. It was the college. I knew it was college. I said birthday, and I apologize. I'm a brain fart. Hello, Pam. How's it going? She's had a very busy summer. Did you get your phone call from our boss? Did you? Pam and I work together. She's one of the crossing guards for Erin. Erin, very busy intersection for her. She's got to deal with 4 ways of traffic. I just have to deal with a highway. So, you know, different but still very challenging on both aspects, I'm sure. Happy birthday, Kathy. Did I miss a birthday? A party tomorrow because it's my birthday. Party because it's your birthday. This ain't your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na. It's my birthday too. Not till November. Say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na. Yes, I did. So I'll see you on Wednesday for lunch at the Bush home. Want to come join us, Pauline? You know where that is. Just come show up at the table. Pretend like you're, you know, one of us. That would be funny. That would be funny. I would probably pee myself laughing. Yeah, well, I don't use the scissors. I do use a blade. So what I do is I put on a new blade and I cut the project. And then I use that blade throughout the whole project as finishing it, even cutting the paper piecing. Because as you're working your way, you're getting to the, you've already cut your fabric, so your blade has been the freshest to cut the fabric exact and at first. And then as you're doing your paper piecing, you're kind of dulling the blade. But you can also, if it's really, you're having trouble getting through stuff, take your blade off, flip it around, just like this, or I'm sure you know how yours comes apart. Take it and then just flip the blade around. Do it like this. And you get an extra couple of little bits of life off of that blade, okay? That was a handy tip by one of our viewers. So thank you very much for that. And I have used it ever since. I love this song. I tried, Kathy. Full of entertainment around here. It may be a -4 star, but it's still a star. 3 of my 4 went to school. They learned how nice it was. Maybe that's a good idea, Denise, for Munchkin. No, I'm kidding. It does dull your needles, and same with Caroline. I start off with a fresh needle as we're progressing, and then keep with that needle throughout but I've done a lot of other projects in between, but I do switch my needle out almost within at least weekly. Yeah. So for sure, yeah, flip the blade around, get an extra couple little bits of life out of it. Even if it's just to finish that project, just get you finished before you put on a new blade, you know. And if sometimes you can use older blades that are maybe not as great for the fabric cutting, you know, when you're doing all your layers and you just need to cut one. When you're doing the cutting of these, you're just cutting one layer at a time. So it could probably be enough to get you through that project, and then you just toss it back into the old pile. So, okay. All right, so those are done. Now we need our triangles. Well, thanks, Nadine. I'm sure you got lots of great tips too working from the fabric store. Or your, well, I guess it's still a quilt shop because you sell fabric, so, well, you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep those because I may have another project that's, you know, alphabetically coordinated, like everyone. All right, okay, now we need 4 more blocks to do. And this is what I've gotten so far. Here, I'm gonna show you. And this is just, I have still 4 more blocks, okay? Is that an excessive amount of leftover? It seems, I mean, you could still do stuff with this in a weird sort of crummy fashion. That's why I thought of the crumb. So there's still lots of life left in those bits. Just gotta find it. I don't trust him, actually. I don't really believe in him. My friend Angie, and I think I've said this before, she came visiting from Texas shortly after we started really streaming, or actually just being on YouTube and stuff. And she said she bought one and it was a waste of time and money. So I took her advice and never ever bought one. All right. So what we have left over is our big squares for the outside. That's 3 1/4. Was it 3 1/4? Yeah, it was 3 1/4. And then we have our 2 3/4 border, right? So that'll be definitely for next week. We'll finish that all off and hopefully be putting some of the, we'll put the top together too. So, all right, let's finish this off. Okay, what do we need? We got the same colors in the center, which is I. Okay, hold on. I need to lay these out because they're all the same. So this is on the outside. This is on the inside. And it's just these 3 blues. Just these 3 blues that we have to deal with. Okay, so there we go. Make sure that we have this correct. IDF. IDF. Yes, we do. Okay, so we just need to make all 4 just like this. I have the electric one, and adds a little life. I buy them when they're on sale. The boys will ask me what I want for Mother's Day, Christmas, birthday. They know what I want. They know what I need. Don't buy me stuff I don't need. I have a rotary for paper piecing and save old needles for sewing. That's a good idea. Yeah, Amazon Prime Day, perfect example. Usually Black Friday has fantastic deals. You can get like 20 blades for 20 bucks sometimes, or $45. That is a steal deal. You got to think of how many projects you start and stop throughout. Did you see my mug? It says be reasonable, do it my way. I was trying to match today. It's one of my favorite mugs. I know. One of Pop's mugs. Be reasonable, do it my way. No, I don't want clothes and jewelry. I want fabric and sewing tools and thread. I'm one of those weird people. All right, lining this up. This should be easy. A nice, easy one. Well, can keep within the hand. So, all right. To center as it is. Alright, do a little finger press. We can press all these afterwards. Let's move this over here. We need a little trimmer. Fold on the line. This one we'll do one at a time because the corner ends up getting in the other way as you fold in it. I did find that with the triangles. Okay, and then just line it up. Small enough, you can just kind of hold it up. You can always balance it with the, hold it up to the light to make sure you just have enough coverage. And then sew down the line. I feel like I'm missing a color here. No, I guess not. Sorry. I don't need jewelry. I mean, it's nice every now and again, but when am I gonna wear it? What am I, seriously. If you want to buy me clothes, make sure it's sewing enthused, like, crafting socks and, storage kits and, new paints and there's so many things. Yeah, I think I'm so easy to buy for, and yet the boys always say they have a hard time. Because I guess they feel they don't want to get me stuff that's work related, and I don't feel this is like work, you know what I mean? Like, t-shirts make t-shirt quilts, that's true. Yeah, we do have those. Oh, that doesn't, what did I do there? That does not cover, oh, that was up way too high. Okay, that was a Dinkeldorf moment here. Oh, here comes the seam ripper. That's not the seam ripper, that's a marker. Silly fart. Alright, might need the old lady glasses because these stitches are tiny. Okay, alright, gotta seam rip this real quick. I shifted it up too high, it's not down low enough to be able to cover the corner here. It's coming too shy. Just need to shift the fabric. Das is all. Yeah, exactly, Kathy! Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. My kids all know how to buy fabric and quilt related only. I still get wind chimes because of the sunny. Yeah, they do. I had a dragonfly one from Munchkin probably about 8 years ago. And this last winter, it took a beating outside. It's only got one wing left. The chimes are gone. It's like, it's just got like some fun little beads hanging off of it. I'm like, we should probably throw this out. But he bought it so long ago, and I don't know. It's memories, right? Yeah, fabric gift certificate. Yeah, exactly. That's the best. Now you go choose what you want, or spend the day coming shopping with me. Say, hey, I have this freed up on my schedule. Do you have time to go shopping? Well, yes, I do. Are you buying? Then I got time. Why is that so low? I may actually have to shift all of these. Or at least this one too. Because it's just not lining up right, even if I moved it. Oh, sorry, temporary delay. I had a little brain malfunction on laying out the squares. Hello, Letitia, happy you're here. What you doing today? We were talking about what was for dinner tonight. We're having homemade chicken wings. Like, I'll just salt, pepper them, a little bit of olive oil, and toss them in the oven. And then I thought about maybe slapping them with some barbecue sauce and put them on the grill for a few, just to give them that grill marks. But, that's just because someone else said it would be good on the barbecue. And I was like, now I'm thinking about it. But that's what we're having. All right, let's shift this down so I can get the proper placements. And hopefully, okay, up to be enough to get the black. Not, there we go, okay. Good, listen to you. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Take two. Jack and potato with chili and cheese. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Eat some Cheerios with milk. Really, Ellie? Are you going to make me come over there and make you dinner? Come over and have chicken wings with us. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to have it so easy? You know, invite somebody from halfway across the world over for dinner, and they can pop by, have dinner, and then just go back home. You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of cool. Come on, instant teleportation. Yeah, I guess so. It's too hot for a real meal. That's true. Yeah, we've had like chicken salads and stuff, and tuna salad, and you know, lettuce with lettuce. Oh, I gotta try this one. Fish sticks and French fries. Oh, that sounds yummy. I'd be all over that like a dirty shirt. And gravy. Whoa, now you're just getting all crazy on me, Vicky. Crazy. It's gravy. I love the gravy. Well, it has to be a certain gravy, actually. Can't be just any gravy. Do 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 do. Pop, if you're not too busy, could I trouble you for a glass of water, or you know, just put some water in my mug if you don't mind, if you would be, if you have the time.
Wait, you said water?
Yeah, just water, please. You don't have to be ice, just something to wet my whistle. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Are fish sticks what we call fish fingers? Probably. I would think so, Wendy. I would think so. About the same idea, like a, you know, processed chunk of fish, you know, and then battered. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Wonderful. You're an officer and a gentleman. You are mine. That's all that matters. Gotta go, have to watch the record later. Miss you. Big hugs, Deborah. Thank you for everything. Big hugs to you and your family. All right, so we got this, and then 3 more after this. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. We got this, homies, we got this. Thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun. Beautiful colors. It kind of actually reminds me a little bit of Allison's quilt because everything's got a pattern on it. There's not like a solid in sight, and it's colorful and it's pretty and it's appealing to the eye, and even with its like craziness, it's still, you know, a lovely creation, right? Have to go tell it is goof. Messages sent before I'm finished writing. I will see. Okay, bye. Big hugs. Thank you, Nadine. Take care. Enjoy your day. Hope you're feeling better. All right, put that there. Fold that one there. A little pre-fold on this one here. Okay, now next here, 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Set them out here. Like dealing out the cards. Here we go. Here's your deck. Play cards. Everybody, play cards. Okay. Uh-oh. Am I missing one? Oh, I am. Ha! Whew. Bye, Nadine. Bye, Deborah. The talk of food makes me hungry. can heat up ham and cheese quiche. Ooh, that sounds nice. What sort of crust do you put on the bottom of your quiche, or do you put one on? Because some people don't. Some people don't put a crust. They'll just, you know, bake it in a sprayed pan, and you just scoop the eggy mixture out. Okay, so make sure we're good to go. Lining up. Tender flake pie shell? Yeah. I do too. I bake it first and then put the quiche in because I don't like a soggy crust. Nothing worse than a soggy crust. Nothing worse than a soggy crust. It gives you sad face all over the place. Nothing worse than a soggy crust. I've used the shells, and Pop says he can taste the difference between me making the recipe like from the box of tender flake and the pie shells. He says it's not the same, so he likes the one I make, not the way, even though it's their recipe. And you think they would make it to their recipe. But so when I make my butter tarts, I use that tender flake. I always use tender flake. I've tried Crisco once, and I don't know what it was about it, but Pop didn't like it, and I never went back to Crisco. So I always went with tender flake. I was lazy. You're allowed to be. But I've actually baked about those tarts from the tender flake and made lemon meringue. Put lemon meringue in there, actually, when I went to a potluck party. Potluck party. Who likes the party? I like the party. Welcome back, Vicky. You finally got back on. What's going on? Oh, the Wi-Fi. That's right, because you're in the basement. You were trying to see if we can hang out with you in the basement. Well, the progression with the shop being out there in the shop zone, obviously, makes it easier for us to be able in the future to have quilt retreats. So, you know, people can be able to spend time out there and have fun and have, you know, one-on-one and two-on-two lessons and so on and so forth between the long arm and, you know, whatever the case may be, right? So the sooner we're out there, the faster we can be able to do quilt retreats, really. Because we've got bed and breakfast places all the way around here. It's a lovely area. It's nice and quiet. There's lots of fabric stores within, you know, half hour, 45-minute drive, which, you know, those are always great adventures. It's always a good excuse to find someplace to eat along the way or after. So, would love that to happen. Come and hang out. Mama, baby chickens. Actually, I lost a chicken the other day. It was very sad, actually. She's been brooding, and I've been scooting her out of the coop almost every day for the past 2 weeks. Because I'll, you know, go for my walk with my friend Mary Jo, and then I'll, you know, I've let them out earlier, and then I'll go and make sure that they're topped up on the food, and they're, you know, I'll take whatever kitchen scraps that we have left over, and I'll take that out there, make sure everybody's out and about, and no holes have been dug around the outside fence or whatever. And I looked in through the little door to see, you know, what was happening in there, and she wasn't moving, so I thought she was being, you know, persnickety brooding, but she wasn't. She had passed away, so that was sad. Ooh, just because. Yeah, so yeah, sad. All right, it was a day. It was a day. We will deal with it. It was a day. Long way to come. Sounds like almost an intro to the Bandit song. Long way to go and a short time to get there. Do 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 do. Watch the bandit run. That's a good show. If you guys never ever got a chance to watch it, look that one up. Smokey and the Bandit. And there's two actually to go with it. There's 2 shows or 2 videos or 2 movies. Sorry. Just learning and loving these videos. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Happy you're here. Where are you from? Where you from, Sandra? Where are you in your hat? Where you kick off your boots? Where you poke your homies? I don't know where I'm going with this. Fort St. John's, BC. Where is actually Fort St. John? That's on the upper part. Not the coast, is it? But it's close to the coast, isn't it? Munchkin was born in Langley. So, I checked my Facebook Hotmail account and it looks okay. Haven't checked my Yahoo account. Okay. Chickens don't get old, do they? Well, get that old, you mean? Well, she's not that old though, because remember when I went into the Fur and Feather show with Mary Jo, because like, you know, she's my chicken buddy and my walking the dog buddy. We went and picked up the twin. I call them the twins because I got two at the same time, and they were sisters. They came from the same group, and one of the ones passed away, but she's only like 2.5, two and a bit, because it would have been 2 years, April that I picked them up. So, oh, Republic of Doyle is amazing. OMG, laugh out loud. Yes, love Republic of Doyle. That was a good one. What were we watching last night and this morning, Pop? It's a little bit of intense, but you some people may like it. You know, it's up to you. I forgot the name of the show though, honey. You have to tell them. Been watching Jane. OMG, Allison. I have. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I was at, where were we? Oh, the family reunion. I had everybody laughing at the table. Okay, so a lot of them know Netflix and know Jane the Virgin, or the show of Jane the Virgin. Okay, so hopefully I'm not ruining this for somebody, and I really apologize if I am. Okay, there is a narrator that narrates the show, and he'll talk about parts of the show, and somehow he feels funny, or he's entering and exiting, or whatever, right? It's quite funny. So last summer, when I was pretty much started watching Jane the Virgin, it was on as Munchkin was coming up and down the stairs and doing his thing day after day, week after week, whatever he was doing, right? Whenever the narrator came on and said something, I never acknowledged him, okay? Like, I never said anything, I never laughed at what he was saying or anything else when Munchkin was around, okay? There was one day, he's standing at the top of the stairs, and the narrators had said something, and it was funny, like literally laugh out loud funny. And I held it in, I just pretended like I didn't hear anything, and he starts laughing. And I look at him, because it was not necessarily a serious moment, but it was kind of intense, right? It wasn't necessarily a laughing moment unless you heard the narrator, right? So I looked at him, I go, what's going on? He goes, well, what that guy said was funny. I go, what guy? He goes, the guy in the show. I go, who are you talking? I go, and I talked about the character that they had just been on, not the narrator's voice. And he goes, and the look on his face was so funny that I was ignoring that it was the narrator. That there wasn't one. And he thought he was going a little cuckoo. It was funny to me. Just saying. I hope you get a little laugh out of that. Oh, thank you, Sin Bear. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Big hugs. So when the look on his face was like, you're seriously don't hear this guy talking? And I'm like, no. And all the time, the whole summer that he's been hearing this guy narrate and whatever and talk about the show and stuff. Oh, it was good fun for me. We're having chicken wings, Annie. We're having chicken wings. And salad. Chicken wings and salad. Persnickety, exactly. Don't be persnickety. I don't know, it just made me laugh. The look on his face was just so funny. It was like, he seriously thought, oh my gosh, I'm going nuts. I'm hearing this voice in my head talking about the show, my mom's show that she's watching. Little things amuse small minds, you know. What can I say? I will forever find it funny and look on upon it and find it funny. Had soup of goat potatoes, courgettes. That's zucchini, isn't it? Or is that the flowers of the zucchini? Courgettes, onions, and later ants cake. Okay, what's ant cake? You did a 25-kilometer walk today. What? Did you run out of gas? Is there something wrong? Are you okay? How's your foot? How can your foot handle that? I'm just bugging you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Has to train. He's dragging you along. What did you do wrong? You tell him you're a good girl and you don't deserve such punishment. You don't need this kind of abuse. I'm teasing. Have mercy on you. Tell him you'll make him a lasagna and call it even. Hello, Karen. Happy you're here. Well, you didn't miss the live stream today. We're still streaming. We got a couple more. Oh, no, I guess. Really? Oh, yeah, we got this one and that one to do. And then we're going to start putting some of this together. Oh, yes, we are. Gotta trim this first, silly. Having pulled pork, fresh buns with a big salad. Oh, let's go over to Mary Lee's place, man. Let me tell you, that sounds good. Prepare for guests. No, I'm kidding. We're dragging Helly with us too, because we invited her over for dinner. So now we're coming to your place, so she's coming too. That's how it works, you know. Oops. Bacon, lettuce, tomato with extra tomato and tea. That'd be good. I like a BLT. Oh, I do. It's usually my go-to when I don't know what to get for breakfast. I'm just sitting there, you know, kind of, I'm not sure if I want eggs, because maybe I've had eggs a couple times this week or whatever. I'm like, oh, BLT. BLT all the way. Usually with extra B. It's brunch time here, so pancakes with bacon. Yum, yum, yum. We're having barbecue later. My brother is bringing fresh carp? Fish, maybe? Fresh car? I'm not sure if fresh car sounds very appealing. I mean, I like the new car smell and everything, but I don't really want to eat it. I'm assuming that's going to be a fish. Like, I'm all trying for new things, but I don't know if my teeth can handle that. Yeah, we had quite the storm whip through here last Sunday. It snapped twigs and downed lines, and oh yeah, it was crazy. It was quite crazy. Fresh crab. Oh, okay. See, I was close. I figured it had to be a water critter if it was fresh. Helly's such a giver. I'll give hugs to Helly. She's sharing the secret word. For all you munchkins that weren't here for it. Remember, you only have 48 hours after the live stream ends to enter in your word. There'll definitely be a show next week, so stay tuned for that. Okay. Press that to our little black part. Yeah, it's not very far. No, not very far at all there, Mary Lee. Yep. Yeah, actually, don't we have family up there, honey? I don't. Good old Glendale, California. Yeah, it's very close. So yeah, so it is possible for. All right, well there we go. Well, we can't get Helly. She's part of the package. Oh, not close, I guess. Just an O and a U. I have a great grilled crab sandwich with, oh, that sounds delicious. I like sourdough bread. I like sourdough. It didn't like me for the longest time, but I guess I outgrew it or something. I don't know. It likes me just fine now. I think it was a combination of other things I used to eat with the I'd open a small. Me either, girlfriend. Me either. I want a luxury suitcase. Supper is at 6 p.m. Hold on. What time? What time is it now? All right, there's another one. All right, last one. Last piece of our paper peasy. Here we go, folks. Oh, bye, Annie. See you later, the girlfriends. Great weekend. Don't get in trouble. Ooh. Don't get into trouble. What? Us? Always. Can you imagine if we all hung out together? Your quilt is amazing. Have a great rest of the weekend. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Big hugs. Enjoy your week. Moi? Dad says, moi? Me? All right, finger press those open. Oh, making pretty good time, I think. I wasn't sure if I was going to get all 8 of them done today, but we're definitely going to be doing that. I was like, how much to leave for the show? How much to put together? What do we going to need for next week? Like, you know, it's hard to stop where I think I need to be, but still feel like I'm making some progression as well. Without, you know, I don't want to bore you guys. So, my uncle used to do that in churches for sound equipment up and down the West Coast. Oh, yeah? Very nice. That'd be kind of a cool job. Traveling. Oh, I don't know. Ask Pop. That might happen. When I'm sleeping. Right. So the quilt that I made for the streamer that we watch on Twitch, his name's Taradra. Pop and I have been watching him since like late last year, early this year. And, you know, he streams a couple nights a week or 5 nights a week, Sunday to Thursday. And so Thursday night, before anybody else got to see the weekend project, I posted it in his, well, I sent it to him, and then he shared it with all the viewers, and then our video went live on Twitch, so that was a bit whoa. So that was kind of cool, but he was so appreciative. He didn't know what to say, honest. He was I can't even talk, so he was dumb. He was just very surprised, let's put it that way. Very, very surprised. Hello, Sharka. Happy to see you. It's been a while. Happy you're here. Oh, where'd you go? Where? Oh, there we go. Pop you up here. Worked in Glendale. Wonder if we ever. You never know. You never know. It's a small world, man. Let me tell you. I wasn't even a quilter back in those days. I was 23 at the time, but I did sew some quilts. I think I was pretty much the same. I did make a few quilts, not clearly what I do now. But yeah, my first big one was for Pop. So. I made it out of flannel. Both sides were flannel. It was heavy. I know of a giant Joann's in downtown Glendale? Oh yeah? Giant, what do you mean by giant? What does that mean? Like, what do you consider giant size? Because I don't know what size, like our little fabric store is, I wouldn't say little, but you know, it's okay. It could be bigger. Sorry, I was trying to fight with it under here. It was trying to give me a hard time. Probably should have pressed it. I think that's what's going on here. Something's being, yes, something was not right. I could tell right away. Something was not right. Let's press this. Stop being so stubborn. All right. Of course, last one has to be a little bit of a pain because that's just the way it is. All right. Made a king-size flannel quilt with flannel in the back and inside instead of batting. The quilt weighed a ton. I was do it before the gifting. I used animal batting, like the stuff for stuffing stuffed animals in the channels of this king-size quilt. It was massive. Even Pop's mom at the time was like, how's that you gonna wash that? I'm like, I'm gonna have to make it into 3 pieces. It ended up being a 3-piece quilt, and then one of the pieces ended up being one of this is like when I first met Pop. So one of the pieces ended up being Munchkin's, one of his first quilts to play around and have fun with for quite a few years of his life. So how close are you to Caledon Village? Oh, very close. I enjoyed Debbie for the Canadian Crocheters podcast, who is from there. Oh, really? We'll have to check her out. Maybe we can do like a shared show or something one day. You never know there, Stitchich. You never know. The world is small and life is short. It became extra padding for the couch, probably. We all live and learn. And if you don't live by not learning, so. And you move on. You're like, okay, I still want to do this, but I need to do it better. It's a little bit different. So what can I do? And that's when you're like looking into books and you talk to local community stuff and take a class. Oops. Silly. There we go, last piece done. Okay, I'm gonna save these to rip until afterwards, but we have enough pieces up here to start because I don't want to rip them. Not right now, it'll be fine. I need to trim them first anyways, and we don't need to do that right now. Okay, so to put this baby together, let's start with what we got and move on from there. Okay, whew. I feel like we got something done today. A little bit. Okay, now this is how they want us to put it together. 2 pieces at the top, and then building out the corner, kind of like what I got going on. Okay, so actually we need to actually take 2 of these. Yeah, let's get the first little 2 sections here. Sewing. So I need to trim it first, and then I got to rip the paper off. Darn it, that's okay. There we go. Pretty. And you can tell I'm pressing harder to make sure I'm going through that paper and the fabric all in one smooth motion. All right. There. Now I take the paper, toss it in the recycle, take these, put it in the bucket. Because one day I'm going to do something with those. Okay, now this is how I rip after I sew? Yeah. Oh, you mean it's all together? Really? Even the seam allowances and stuff? That seems a bit thick. Okay, so I'm pressing and I'm just taking it gently. And that's why you do that really close stitch. So you can use those stitch lines as your perforation for your pieces to come out, okay? So I just need 2 to do, and then we can start putting our little corner section together. And then we'll finish building it up all next week. All next weekend, or next Saturday, we'll finish building this top out. Okay. Key point is to not distort the fabric. Just be very gentle. That's why you do that really close stitch. If you have to get a seam ripper involved or a pair of scissors to help or whatever, you know, do so. Sometimes you have to get tweezers into some stubborn pieces or corners that don't want to come out. Okay, there we go. There's one. And then of course there's all this letter waste. But I was keeping these, so it could always be for other letters. Oh, my hubby thinks I'm wacko because I separate the paper and the fabric scraps and then toss each in their own container. It's an automatic. Well, yeah, you have to. You gotta. Why not? Why not what, Uta? What did I miss? Why not after it's all sewn together? I just think it would be easier now that you have each individual piece. So, hello, Annie. How are you, Anna? Sorry, I apologize, Anna. Anna, hello. Not Annie. I'll get it right one day. All right. Easy, McPeasy. Okay, now let's set this out the way it wants us to. Okay, let's move this off to the side so we don't get confoozled, because we know we like shiny objects and all that. So here's going to be your 2 outers. Okay. And then we need this set right here. Ow, poked your finger, silly. This set right here. Okay, I can move it down a little bit. Oh, there. Okay. Right, yes. It'll be one corner of this beautiful project. And there, and there. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's the start. All right, let's put these 2 together first. And we're going to try and line up these seams here where it goes to the black to the yellow. So we want to make it as like, it looks like it's one piece, right? So we try to do the best we can. We'll do some flipping and floppings and some tweakings, but we'll get it. Thank you, Helly. Remember to thumbs up. She's such a good moderator. We love you, Helly. You're so awesome. Thank you, Kathy. It is pretty, isn't it? With the little whites, actually, the little whites kind of set it off, and then these making out squares. It's really kind of cool. Or looking like it's, you know, squared thing. All right, now right at the top. Slow and steady. Because we know Janie needs a slow hand. Oh, I didn't need that close. There we go. Turn it back up to normal stitchy mode. Okay, moving that up just a bit as it's coming into stitching those seams together. Comes for block 1 done, 2 more to go. Was that for some of your stitching along with something? A club or whatever? Today has been a really fun. Wow, thank you, Polly. There we go. That's lovely. Image that together. Okay, let's give that a little press. Just press the seam to one side. I guess you could split it, it's up to you. Okay, we'll leave that there and then we'll start sewing the sides to these here. Okay, so here, flip up, pin all the way. Okay, and we'll do this. Got a couple more pins. And it won't take long to get this top together, that's for sure. Once we get started, it won't take very long. Yep, so here we are. Show you where we're working. Okay, just trying to work our way across here. That's how they want you to do it. Hope you could see that. Witch's Night Out. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Sounds like me. I wanted to do the gnome so bad, I just didn't have the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, the time was just running away from me and just too many things on the list. The gnomes were so cute. I will eventually get to them. I just don't know when. Really liked them. Sorry, fat head's in the way. Yeah, it was a Craftsy purchase last year when it was Craftsy. Didn't know they were going to go and mess things up for everybody. How dare they? Yes, we did. We already did the word. Word's the bird. No, the bird's not the word. I'm just saying. It starts with a B though, but it's not the bird. Or that other word, B word. Uh-oh. Oh no, in the cast, that's horrible. That's never good. Hopefully speedy recovery for him, that's for sure. So Christmas tree quilts, that would be nice. Yeah, there we go. You can make any of them really Christmassy. All right, let's give that a press and then we'll add our corner. Put that over here. Just those little edges. Look at all those colors together. They look so pretty. There we go. Now I'm going to line up the two centers here. Center of the pink and the center of the little white triangle. And do my pins. Get right in that seam. Line them up. Doing the best we can. Yeah, this definitely is being built out on an angle, for sure. Diagonal. Come here, Petal, you're running away from me. Don't run away, Petal. At least there's nothing to line up here. You just got to make sure it fits from one end to the other. And of course the center seam. And the hen party, but I don't know if it will make them. Got any use of them. Oh, I hear ya. Some people either just like them or don't like them, right? So, all right, let's press our first triangle. Our first corner part of our beautiful quilt. I think that looks pretty snazzy, big bazzies. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, Barbara. You'll have to message Coates. Hold on. I will show you the two webbies under there. That's makeitcoats.com and freespiritfabric.com. Oh, you can't really see that, but I read it off. Hopefully that helps. Here we go. That is a great start. And we'll put more of it together next week. Hello, Robin. Happy you're here. Here we go. Make some progress today. Look at us. You think so? You think it looks much better in person, like seeing it on the camera than it is just looking at the picture? I hope so. I hope so. That looks fabulous. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. And thank you guys very much for showing up and hanging out and having a great time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. Did you need my home address? You're funny, Vicki. You have to enter. I could be sending it to you. I don't know. Have an amazing week, everybody, or weekend, and we will see you later. Hugs. And thank you, everybody who's helped raise the roof. We greatly appreciate it. And it's going to be okay. You saw me, right? I was shaking my head, yes. Bye, hugs, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.